Hey, what's up, guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today I found an interesting deck online. It sadly plays, I think, only Fae Trickster as the new card. This is a new card, right? Yeah. I believe it's the only new card, but this is Thaddius Warrior. Sorry. I do need a craft a Sudden Genesis, because I don't own one apparently. But from what I get, the goal of this deck is you cheat out of Thaddius with Chemical Spill. You play Charge on him. Then you copy him. And then you summon a whole bunch of copies of them. And then you kill your opponent. No, that might sound a little complex. Also, these are random cards I got from the season reward chest thing. But yeah. So, with all that being said, I'm excited to give the deck a try. So with that being said, I will see y'all in the first game. Alright, first game against a Mage. Don't think I want both of these in my opener. I do kind of want to keep the Eater, but I think I'm going to hardball everything here to try. Right, we need a Chemical Spill. This is also a Death Rattle now. Crazy. It's like Imbue Mage, right? Draw some cards. We're just playing the game of let's draw as many cards as humanly possible, so hopefully... So this draws Thaddy. There's against Stolen Goods here. See how that works. Do this. He can do this trade. I doubt he will. So we need to draw Chemical Spill soon. Ideally soon. Go with this. I should have potentially have done this. There's a Sudden Genesis. Okay. So Chemical Spill already damages him, right? So we don't need a way to damage him, which is a very convenient fact. Sorry. Again, I have no idea how well this deck is going to perform overall. I'm excited to see. Yeah, I should have definitely done this. Whoops. I should have targeted this. I cleared the board if I targeted that. Oh well. It's fine. So... I'm trying to figure out how the actual... Like, how it works, all things considered. You need a fair amount of mana, right? This charge isn't free, so... That's like even cards. Let's just Chemical Spill. So I guess we just do this into this. Then we need to draw Charge. Yeah, we need to draw Charge. We need to draw Eater, realistically. Both of my guy survives. There's a copy, which is nice. So this gain some life. There's a Battle Rage, which draws 2. This draws 2. Chemical Spill is now in hand. I should have done this first. Just wasn't sure if I was going to do something else to draw, but yeah, over this I should have played one of these and then did the trade. So now... The problem is charge is an odd cost card. So I need 8 mana, right? So I can only realistically go off on 9 is what I'm seeing. There's the charge. Do this here. There's the second copy effect. Just gain a shitload of armor. If we survive till turn 9, we win the game. Is how I see it. That sucks. I think we still win. An Aftershock would be really, really nice here, just so we can clear most of his board. Oh, sure, I burn whatever card I draw. Beautiful. So now, this swaps to even on my turn. So I chemical spill for 5. Charge, copy for free, Eater of Secrets, summon a whole bunch of copies, and he dies. So I just need to not take 26 damage here. Yeah, easy. This should work. If it doesn't, fuck me. So, charge, copy, Eater, summon a whole bunch of copies, force him to obey. Well, I did not expect to get a win. I'll be fully honest. When I decided to play this deck, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna win a game. And we managed to win a game. And our opponent was clearly so impressed he added us. So, with that being said, let's queue up the next one. Alright. Another mage. Yeah, let's just spell like this. This is fine. Okay. Clearly, people are not expecting to die to charge Thaddius's. Who would have thought? This deck reminds me a lot. I believe I've talked about it in the past. But there are certain decks that I'm a big fan of, that I don't often play. I'm talking about things like the Warsong Commander, Frothing Berserker, Sorry, I have the hiccups right now. It's fucking annoying. Like that OTK Warrior, Dead Man's Hand Warrior. I can see this deck entering in that list of decks that I play every once in a while. Just because I need to play something that, like, spikes my curiosity and spikes my thrill to try and find ways to beat my opponents. Again, I'm not going to take credit for coming up with this deck. In fact, the person... I don't know if it's the person... I cannot pronounce... his name, but it okay, so yeah, I guess I should play my turn, huh? Draw some cards. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Do this and we'll pass. So this is like the person I don't know how to pronounce that. O I don't know, but I found it on the HearthstoneDeck.net. So, I want to give credit to the person because I think this is like one of the more interesting decks I've seen in the last little bit. So yeah. Again, I don't want to take credit for something I don't deserve credit for. Obviously that's never really been my style. I'm assuming that's an ice block, right? Okay. Next turn I do like this plus this, or this plus this, or this. There's a lot of people that's picked up the divination thing. This isn't really worth it here, but I do want to play a spell. So I want to play this. I'm assuming that's going to be objection, right? Like, if I had to take a wild guess, I'm assuming it's objection. If we can get this objected to. It's not. Rigged Fair? Why? You saw like a secret version of that deck. Ooh, that's a really good burn for us. I'll take that burn every fucking day. Man, I got a new candle and it smells so good. Is there an... Ow! Top of that candle's hot. It's called Grey Swed. Is that how you pronounce that? S-U-E-D-E? No idea how to properly pronounce that. So I need to survive. Because I have one copy, I have extra copies here. Let's do this. So I'm doing like this. Oh, I guess you save this. Oh, I should have saved it. I'm an idiot. You save it because this way you do Thaddius, right? This is how you do it on 5. You can do this into Thaddius, into this, then charges free, then you can copy it for free, so on and so forth. Intéressant. I did not realize that's how the deck was intended to work, I'll be honest. Okay. So next turn is what? Chemical Spell. I guess I'm hoping to... I have a couple draws, additional draws at copy effects, but even then... it's still lethal. Oh, it's cutting it close, because it's only... Because we just have to hope we hit, right? We have... Oh, we have a whole bunch of draws. Right? Yeah, we have a shitload of extra draws. 8 damage, oh, that's crazy. So I said I want to do that. No, I want to play charge first. Copy it. Into this. Into this. To this. To this. 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 This, Thaddius Punch Face. Woo! The actual counter to Imbue Mage is, turns out, just slam fucking 10 Thaddiuses, and I hope you're good enough. Oh, this deck is, a little crazy. A little tiny bit crazy. I now see, like, the game plan, you know? So that's pretty nice. Took just playing the deck for 2 games, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's queue up the next one and hopefully have it go well. Alright. Playing as a warrior. Is it a chance that we're playing the mirror match? Because that would be actually insane. I want to keep this whole hand. Caves we're playing the mirror match and trying to go off as early as possible, and this hand potentially gives us a turn 5 lethal. Ugh. Also, I don't think I said it yet, but I hope everybody has a beverage. Currently drinking me nice cold brewski. You guys shouldn't expect nothing less. I'm recording at night. I'm drinking a nice cold brewsk. I love me a nice cold brewsk. That's the best drink. Only drink if you are above or equal to your legal drinking age in the area you live in. Yeah. I feel like every single time I'm drinking a beer in a video, I should say that. I don't know if I'm legally obligated to. If I am, well, fuck it. There's definitely a number of times I have not said it. But I'm going to try my best from here on out to say it when I am, just so this way, again, I don't want anyone to be able to say that I'm advertising drinking to underage kids, because even though I had been drinking in a very European style family since I was young, my grandfather and my grandmother both grew up in Yugoslavia, so they're very much European. Whoops. So I've been drinking since I was relatively young. Again, like a glass of, like, not like drinking, but like a glass of wine with dinner, you know, was never like off the table since I was like 8 years old. Probably shouldn't be saying that online, but you know, now I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so this is going to draw us a chemical spell. I love the fact that this is called chemical spell. I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but like, okay, so no, I'm not going to say that. I wanted to talk about something, but I feel like it's going to get the wrong message across, and that's not really what I'm going for, if that makes sense. Is this a tribe? It's a Dargan. Distrust 2 then. There's a chemical spell. Maybe I shouldn't have played that, but yeah. It's about a trip I want to take, and I don't want to talk about it because the world of how it is. If anyone could guess where I want to take said trip to, he's at 100 health. He actually hit. Can my combo even kill him? I don't even know if my combo can kill him at that high of a health total. He actually managed to hit Ceaseless. Well, no, he's just gonna slam Ceaseless, right? I guess it's at 50. 9, it's gonna be at like 60. I put it to 70. Maybe he has the answer, maybe he doesn't, but I don't know if I could actually beat him at 100 health or 130 health, because right now my combo board would be, what, 60? 30, 60, 90. There's a dent, but I don't have anything after that. If you waste my board after that, I'm still fucking dead, right? Sure, let's just draw a couple more cards, I guess. Sure. If I had Last Stand, it'd be 20. So it'd be 22. 22 times 6. 22 times 6. It would have been lethal, yeah. Well, we're going to go for it. If he has an answer to it, right? Well, fuck me. If he doesn't, he's dead. I mean, obviously, if he can't kill Thaddius, or all my Thaddiuses, I don't know how English works. I failed English class. Actually, I didn't, but I failed gym class once. I don't know if that's something I should say. Okay, actually, so it was when I was in Sec 4. So where I live, how schooling works is you have 6 years of you have preschool, then you have 6 years of primary, then you have 5 years of high school, then you have 2 to 3 years of CJEP, then you have university. CJEP is also called college here, depending if you're in the English sector or you're in the French sector. I'm in a place where we speak French, which is sometimes why you hear me speak French in videos. Mostly to swear. If he has the answer, I don't have the card to summon a whole bunch of copies. Where's my sudden Genesis? Plus 3. Well, okay, sudden Genesis was not the bottom card of my deck. Well, we punch him for a little bit of damage. And then let's hope he just doesn't have 6 copies of Execute. But yeah, so when I was in Sec 5, my first semester, so when you're in high school, it's separated into 3 semesters, basically. You have, like, I'd probably say it's, like, the first quarter, the second quarter, like, the first quarter is 1 semester, second quarter is 1 semester, third quarter is, okay, well, fuck me. GG. The last 2 quarters are the 3rd semester. I'll finish the story in the next game. So, it was actually Sec 4. So, in Sec 4, I swapped schools. I went from one high school to a different high school. When I was in Sec 1 through 3, I was in a special program at my first high school due to being dyslexic. Also, fuck whoever... Honestly, whoever wrote the English language, fuck that person. I hate that person with a burning passion. I'll dive into that later on, probably in another video, but... So I was in, like, a dyslexic program, basically fucking special ed, I feel. But they definitely treated us like we were special ed. It was what it was. Got to fuck around on a computer for basically all of it, because I was lucky enough to be given a computer to help with, like, writing and reading and all that type of shit. Which is why, if you guys notice, I misspell shit all the fucking time. I'm unapologetic for it. I'm fucking awful at spelling. Fuck that shit. Yeah, so I was in a dyslexic program at my my high school for the first 3 years, and then I just swapped high schools. And I feel like it's like normal for most people. I feel like it's actually normal for most people who do YouTube. I don't like socializing. I'll be honest. I'll just straight up be honest about that fact. I like to sit at home in my room, play video games. I'm also one of those people where when I'm at work, it's professional. So, like, I don't talk to people. I don't really share anything about my personal life with basically anyone. There's, like, one person that comes to mind, and I know that person occasionally watches videos, so if you're here, fuck you. No, that's just kind of how we talk to each other, don't worry. But yeah, so I like swap schools. I had some friends that swapped with me, so I would hang out with them and whatnot, but there's also the type of thing where I would be, like, professional with them, right? I'm in a place where people conduct business. I'm not about to fucking... If you ever see me in person, you'll notice that I will talk to you very professionally, and I will act very professional. That's not normally how I am, like, if I'm at home or whatever. But I feel like I'm conducting business, therefore I'm going to be professional. It makes sense if you know me. Even that I actually don't even know if it really fucking makes sense, but I'm just one of those weird people that do... Fuck! Okay, so you gotta eat this, which is nice. I can play this, draw 2, up to 9. Right, I'm not... Oh no, I go up to 10. Charge. Okay, well, I have the chemical spill. So now we just hope we don't burn the second Battleworn Faceless. I can burn every other card in my deck, and I'm fine with that. Not the Faceless. Beautiful. How many cards do I have to draw? I gotta draw a lot of cards here. Hopefully this works the way I want it to work. It does. Beautiful. But yeah, so I want to draw here. So this draws 1. Okay, GG. So yeah, I had like just swapped schools, and also again, I'm a fat fuck, therefore I don't like running. And like your first semester in high school is typically like it's like running, it's sprints, it's flexibility. There's another criteria, so I think it's participation. But I just kind of said fuck running, and I just didn't do any of the running assignments. Like legitimately 0 running assignments. I did not run. I always said like, oh, my leg hurt or my ankle hurt or whatever, and I wouldn't run. And then it got to the final part, and he's like, "Are you gonna run?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, if you don't get a doctor's like approval, you're gonna fail." I'm like, "Okay." And then it went to like the flexibility part, and I guess it's like body weight workouts. Fucking aced all of it. He's like, "Yo, if you do like, I will come back later on to do the running." Just so you pass, because else you're gonna fail this semester. And I was like, nah, I don't want to run. Fuck that shit. And then I ended up failing gym. I failed gym, and it's like it was like if you fail, like they write notes about it, and he just wrote like he would have passed, just refused to run. And my mom was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Hey man, fuck running. I don't run for shit." And now at work, I'm running all the fucking time, so came to bite me in the ass. Anyways, you're there for one last game. So, just because I want to play one more game. Realistically, I'd go crack... yeah, no, I want to play one last game. So, let's queue up one more, and then we're going to crack some packs and run off the video. Alright, guys. Yeah, with that being said, I will see y'all in the next game. Alright. The Shaman. We lose to the card Dirty Rat. Somewhat, but... we're going to keep this because this is all card draw. Honestly, this deck is sick, and it's actually pretty fun. Again, if you like the Warsong Commander, Patron Warrior style OTK, give this deck a shot. I think you will enjoy it. It's a very similar playstyle. Yeah. It's big. I don't enjoy the fact that I'm playing as a big warrior, or a big shaman, but I guess it could be theoretically something else, but I have a feeling it's big. Okay, so he doesn't have one of those in hand, which is pretty good for us. So here we go, Roaring, Shield Block, just to draw more cards. He's gonna summon a dude. We have to hopefully just hit basically the dream cards. Roaring draws 2. Guarantee draw Thaddy. I have the charge. I think here we guarantee draw the Thaddy. Because he's about to play a Muckmorpher, and depending what it hits, we're not necessarily in a great position. We need to draw a chemical spill here. What does this do? At the end of your turn, play the top 3 cards of your deck. If we draw Chemical Spill, we have a chance at winning the game. So. Well, we didn't. We have a chance, I guess. We have a lot of card draw in our hand, so... Nine cards in hand. This draws 2. This cycles. This cycles. This lets me play charge. I also don't need it. I'm just looking for copy effects, right? There's a Chemical Spill. Don't need that. There's a copy effect. This draws me more cards. Oh, we actually just have lethal. Whoops. Well, he fucked up. He pulled my Thaddius for me. The end of his turn. And he got what we call in the business fucking cocked. Classic Thaddy win. Fatty win. Get it because I'm a fatty? It's funny. Oh, that's true. I played a couple of games while talking to a buddy last night. Stole 60 health of bloated leeches. Okay. We gotta re-roll another legendary, I believe, here. This thing. So we got... Oh! This is actually one I wanted to play, so that's pretty dope. Oh, wait. I need an achievement to collect here. And then we're... almost at another legendary. I will... I need to check how many legendaries we're missing. I should have checked. I want to hit golden of the Zerg cards. I won't lie. I've been wanting to play Zerg again. Might play it soon. I feel like the last 10 packs of open have just been single rares. Like, no goldens, no epics, no nothing. Oh, speaking of an epic. Epic! How about a legendary? Signature, maybe? Yeah, signature legendary, I feel like would be asking for too much. But, you know. We're gonna crack all these packs. Fuck it, I want to crack the packs, so we're gonna open them. Rare. Nothing special. Man. The more I'm thinking about it, the more I realize how fun this deck is. Double rare, okay, that's a little bit more dust. Again, I have so much dust that I don't know what I want to fucking craft, because I just kind of want to build, like, there's no real big legendary I feel like I'm missing that I want to craft, you know? Here, collection. I'm missing 2 legendaries. So, what is this? Signature Creed. Yeah, that's actually a nice card. We're missing a Paladin and a Warrior card. How many quest things do I have left to do? I have none. Sure, give me a Nightmare one. So, it's like weird because I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I know I'm pretty close to cracking another legendary. I think... Does this actually tell me? Or do I actually have to manually input it? Collection... Packs... In 6 packs, I'm going to open Epic. In 21 packs, I'm guaranteed a legendary. This is like a tracker for your pack, so it tells me 21 and 6. Therefore, like, we should crack a legendary shortly. Which would be pretty dope. And, like, I don't know if I should spend... Well, right now it's 1, 2, 5... 5, and then here there's none, right? There's 1 standard. So 5 would mean like 16, it would be guaranteed. I mean, I'm gonna try to complete at least the next part of this, like basically complete this off recording. This 800, yeah, puts me right past this, and this puts me like 3K. So it'd be 3 packs away from this. But I don't want to I don't want to buy packs till I hit the legendary. And then after that, I'm going to buy 1 pack at a time. So, yeah. Just because I don't want to waste packs in a set where I already have all the cards for it. Yeah. And then, to be fair, as I said, right, I want to start opening Caverns of Time pack. First episode is this Sunday. How much is the smallest amount of packs you can buy? It's 3, right? Sorry, it's been a while since I've actually spent money on packs besides bundles. Packs. If I scroll down here, where's Caverns? Caverns in Time. By 7 or 15. Probably be... I don't know. I was wanting to do 10, but there's no easy way to buy 10 packs. I guess it'd be by 40 and then open 10 at a time. But yeah, first episode of that is this Sunday. I'm excited. Sooner I hit... Again, as I said, right, there's a couple of the signatures that I want to hit, and I want to do a hunt for something. I was thinking about doing that with Magic, kind of as I was doing for the Goblin Shaman token, for all those who remember when I was doing that. That was like, what, a year and a half ago? The problem is I ended up getting one was I went to go buy packs randomly with a friend. Oh no, sorry, the way I got my Goblin Shaman token is like one of my buddies just walked up to me, he's like, here, and just handed me a foil one. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, it's all good. I'm like, no, what the fuck? And that was a whole fucking ordeal, but like, it kind of removed my motivation to try and go hunt for my own. So, you know, it's one of those things where, like, I was contemplating doing like a hunt for a serialized card in Modern Horizons 3, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, there's 900 total in the world. The odds of me cracking one, even if I buy cases, is low. So it's like, fuck, man. You know, and a case is several $1,000s, right? Especially now, I think a case of Modern Horizons 3 collectors is sitting at like 3 or 4 grand. At least in my Monopoly money. So like, I'm trying to think of like a hunt I want to do. Can't personally think of one at the moment. But, for right now, I'm going to go with the signature, and then maybe, who knows, maybe in the future I might do for, like, a hunt for some Pokemon card, because, my brother got into collecting Pokemon cards. He actually has an Instagram page. I don't know if he's also doing TikTok. Hold up, let me get the name of it. I don't know if he's still doing it, but I know he was doing it for a while. Following. His Instagram page is called Pack Openers Anonymous. So if you want, go give him a follow. I think it'd be dope. Yeah. So with that being said, maybe I might do a Pokemon thing. To be fair, all the Pokemon cards I want, I feel are from like really old sets, and I look at the price tag of booster packs, and I'm like, I don't have $300 to spend on a single pack of cards. The main card I want is Delta Species Dragonite EX. It's one of my favorite cards of all times, or the OG Politoed EX. Being 2 of my favorite Pokemon of all times, like, I really want those cards, and I had them as a kid, and I traded them away like a dumbass. So, who knows? Maybe if I win the fucking lottery, we'll fucking buy a couple fucking booster boxes of Delta Species at, like, the 30 grand or whatever they are, and we'll hunt for a Dragonite EX. But yeah, fucking wishes, I guess. You know, maybe I put $5 on red 50 times in a row on the fucking roulette table, and they all semi-hit, and I just double down every single time, you know? Maybe, who knows? I don't fucking know. Anyways, I've rambled way too much in this video. With all that being said, deck is dope. Give it a shot. Yeah. With all that being said, hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Peace.